Hello everyone. In today's video, rather than doing a coin shop tour, and we did get a few new things, we're going to do an unboxing. We received 3 boxes from our wholesaler today via FedEx, and we're excited to cut them open, check out the contents, and share them with you all. There's our 3 big boxes right there. So I'll get this camera set up on the rig. Stay tuned. We'll tear into them shortly. All right, everyone. Thanks for sticking with us. As promised, we're going to do an unboxing today. Start with the first box right here. Try to get this zoomed out a little more. Well, that'll probably be good. So let's tear into this and see what we got inside. I can give you all a bit of a spoiler. All of this is silver. So it is an entirely silver unboxing, but I can promise you there's some cool variety inside here. So you probably want to stick around. While I'm getting this unboxed, I just want to thank you all for supporting my channel, subscribing, giving me the likes, giving me the views, writing comments. I always appreciate comments. So please keep it up. I like to hear from the community and like to know what I can do better to improve your viewing experience. So please continue to do that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. We are nearing a 4,000 subscriber milestone, which I never in my wildest dreams thought I could get there in less than 5 months. I thought it might take me 5 years. Believe me, I understand how hard it is to do a YouTube channel and to get a following. And I'm really blessed that it's come so quickly for me. Had a lot of nice support along the way from great friends in the community that have helped promote my channel, like my friend Mike Panucci, who was actually just in the shop today. Mike Panucci has a YouTube channel. I'll put his channel link in the description, so feel free to check him out. And one that most of you are probably already familiar with is Silver Seeker. I'm fortunate to have fostered a nice friendship with him, and he's really helped promote my channel on his huge platform as well. I'm forever grateful for you all, so I appreciate you. I just wanted to throw that out there. But having said that, let's rip in and see what is in box 1. If you can't already tell by the shape, you probably know. I've said this before, I'm an Engelhard guy. And when one of my wholesalers got 5 of these in and offered them to me at a great price, I couldn't refuse. So what we got here is 5 100-ounce Engelhard silver bars. Bad news to the viewers though, these are already sold. I have a few Engelhard customers, reached out to one of them, offered him the great price, and he took me up on it. So these are sold, but these are nice, beautiful Engelhard. They're called the P series, is the P at the beginning of the serial number. 100 troy ounce silver bars. Looks like this one's had some experience. Got a lot of scratches and scuffs on it, but honestly, for me, I prefer that over one that looks super smooth, but that's just me. But yeah, beautiful bars. These are spoken for already, but there's 500 ounces of silver right there. Let's grab the next box, see what's inside. I better move these. While I'm unboxing this one, I'll talk a little bit about silver, where it is now, where it's been, where it may go. Where it may go, of course, that's anybody's guess. You can really, if you want price predictions, that's not something I do. And quite frankly, you shouldn't get too caught up in anybody's silver price predictions, because the only way to know what the price is, or the only way to predict price, actually there is no way to predict price. The only way to know what the price was is to look backwards. Then I can tell you it was this price on this date. In the future, it's anybody's guess. So don't get too caught up in the hype. I know there's a lot of channels out there that really pump up gold and silver, that put out you know, very, very high prices, you know, $50 silver by the end of 2023, $2,500 or $5,000 gold by the end of 2023. Well, hey, that could happen. And frankly, I'm a believer that it should happen because both metals, I believe, are way undervalued. But they are still manipulated by big banks with longs and shorts. And as long as that continues, I don't see a huge pricing breakout happening, but it could happen sooner than later. So having said that, let's see what else is in here. Gold and silver both have been kind of on a sideways trajectory, meaning they haven't really went up or down much in price lately. I think I'm going to have to get a tray to pour some of these out to see what's inside. But I think that's a good thing. That shows me stability in the market when there's not a lot of volatility. You know, I think we're getting closer and closer to economic events having an impact on where gold and silver go. It's finally being leaked, or not leaked, but in the news that the BRICS nations, or that Russia has confirmed that their intent is to have a gold-backed currency that's tradable and exchangeable within the BRICS nations. Once that happens, our dollar is toast. So when our dollar becomes toast, the only logical thing that can happen to gold and silver is the price goes up. So watch for that. That's kind of my prediction. If you're asking for a prediction, I will not predict pricing because nobody knows. But I think long-term outlook for owning metal is good. I don't just sell it, I own it myself. I started this business in order to give other people the ability to purchase it, and that's why I'm here. So anyway, let's see what's inside here. Got some different silver rounds. We got a Good Luck Horseshoe silver round with a 4-leaf clover on the back. Got some 9 fine mint. They make nice products, silver rounds. Got a nice Incuse design Indian 1-ounce silver round. Got some from Sunshine. Got some duplicates there. Got a Prospector, a couple Prospector rounds it looks like. 1985, 1984. Got a Tone 1987. That's a tougher date to find. That's the last year Engelhard produced. It's 1987. Got a Peace Dollar design silver round, another Indian. Got one of these, I call it the Aztec calendar. It might be the Mayan calendar. I'm really not sure, but it's very, very ornate. I have a gentleman that buys silver because he makes really nice coin rings and can make them to size. But he looks for ones like this that have really nice designs on the outer edge because he has to punch out the middle of the coin and then bend it. So it's nice if you have ornate designs on the edge. So I bet you he would like that one. Mercury Dime designed round. Another Peace Dollar, another 9 fine mint. Looks like all of these are going to be 9 fine mint as well. Still cool pieces. See what's inside these tubes here. Try not to slice my thumb off. I'm sure some of you were cringing just now watching me cut that. Sorry. Let's see what we got in here. Well, this is well, there we go. This is a bit of a mix of sovereigns, and like this is a 1-ounce 2008 Australian Chinese Year of the Rat. We got this is kind of a play on the Canadian 1-ounce round. It's a silver shield. It says cannabis. Got some impaired sovereigns here. What I mean by impaired is they're not brilliant uncirculated. They're not 100% retail friendly because they have scuffs and scratches, and they were handled like I'm touching them right now. Well, they're already not uncirculated anymore, so they can be handled. But these will sell at a lower, cheaper rate than uncirculated. Another one from the Birds of Prey series there. This is from the Wildlife series from Canada. If you're not familiar with the Birds of Prey or the Wildlife Predator series, this is Predator, I'm sorry. There's Birds of Prey, Wildlife, and Predator series from Canada. They made really cool coins featuring animals indigenous to Canada. Really nice sets, so check those out if you don't know what I'm talking about. Here's a 1-ounce British Britannia. Got some maple leafs, got some more Britannias. Here's an old style maple leaf with the younger queen on it versus the one that I just had there. This is a 1993, a little bit better year. Got a reverse proof buffalo round, but unfortunately it's been buffed and scuffed, so it's not real pretty. Got more Britannias. Got an old Kookaburra, 1990. Some nice toning on it. Boy, I wish this one was uncirculated. That would have been a keeper for me. Got a Chinese Year of the Monkey, 2004. That's an Australian coin. Once again, more Britannias. Got an old Queen Maple Leaf. Some more Maple Leafs, more Britannias. So kind of put those over to the side. See what's in this tube. I'll try to be a little less aggressive on my cutting. Great tape job on these. They stayed sealed the whole way here. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like another mix of some sovereigns. Looks like it's going to be mostly, if not all, Canadian. And these are stuffy, scruffy, impaired, I call them. Like I said, I have a bin in my display case of impaired sovereigns, and they're much cheaper to buy once they're impaired. So a little bit of a variety there. We'll see what's inside this box here. Oh boy, look at this. More tubes. I don't know if I'll open all of these because I don't want you guys to fall asleep on me, but I'll pick a few. Looks like I got a great variety in here. Okay, well, tell you what, I'll do this one, that one, this one, and this one, and we'll see what kind of variety we get. Hopefully it's some different things for you all to look at. I don't really know for sure what's in these. I do know there are some more sovereigns mixed in with this stuff. I just have no idea what tube they're in. So we'll see if we can find some variety to share with you on camera here. Here's some APMEX, American Precious Metal Exchange silver rounds. There's Republic Metals. Here's a Life, Liberty, Happiness. This is A-Mark. They make a nice silver round. Sunshine Minting. Got some more A-Mark. Here's a cool Silvertown one that I have never seen before. Has a cartoon burro and prospector. That's really cool. I've never seen this one before. Huh. I'm going to put that aside for me. This one's really cool. Look at the toning on this. I don't know if it shows up well on camera. There we go. Look at that beautiful purples and oranges. This is just a generic Liberty round, but it's a little bit older, from 2003. That's a really nice piece. Morgan silver dollar themed round. This one's got, what the heck is this guy doing? Southwest Territorial Mint. It looks like he's mining. Yeah, there's a little pickaxe there. Some more APMEX. You know, the Walking Liberty or American Eagle design type. More APMEX. Here's APMEX with a wavy line. Stars and Stripes round. Here's kind of a proof looking American Silver Eagle ripoff from SMI. More APMEX. Oh, here's another one of those prospector rounds. More Stars and Stripes. And then look at this one. I've never seen this one. International Trade Bullion, ITB, 31.1 grams, which is the amount or the weight of 1 troy ounce, 31.1 grams. So that was, I picked a good one there. That was lucky. That had good variety. We'll see if we can get lucky in these other tubes. See what's inside these. Okay. Another one of these ITB ones. I guess they're not all that rare. This one's cool. This looks older. It's the Indian with headdress. It's got some toning on it. Shield on the back, 1 ounce troy, silver 999. APMEX Stars and Stripes, Sunshine. This is in the Standing Liberty Quarter design. This is a beautiful coin. It's one of my favorite designs on a US coin is the Standing Liberty Quarter. Here's one of those Northwest Territorial Mint ones. More Sunshine. You can kind of see the common ones. We're seeing some repeats here. This one's almost like a poker chip. I got a guy that I mentioned earlier that makes the rings that buys every one of these I get because it has that cool reeded edge when he bends it over into a ring. Some more of the same. Looks like we got a lot of repeats here. Here's a Barcelona 1992 Olympic silver coin. Were any of you at the Olympics in Barcelona in 1992? I wasn't. I was only 14 years old, but I watched it on TV. This one's cool. Parliament Shield, 1983. There's a vintage silver round with some rainbow toning on the bottom. 1 troy ounce, 31.1 grams. That's the second one that shows it in grams. I think that's cool. That helps educate people. A lot of people don't understand that a troy ounce is a different way of measuring versus, you know, an ounce of coffee that you buy at the grocery store or something. So, but yeah, precious metals are weighed in troy. So we'll see if I picked a good variety one here. Not such a good start here. Let me fix the camera here. Not such a good start because we got a buffalo round on the top and a buffalo round on the bottom. But we'll see. Oh, we got stars and stripes. Got Austrian Philharmonic. Once again, these sovereigns that are within these tubes of rounds are impaired. They'll have fingerprints or milk spots or scuffs, or they'll just be scruffy. This one has some milk spots, as you can see. See how the yellowing? I think that'll show up okay on here. It's really yellowed. It's like a milky, whitish yellow color. A lot of coins were notorious for milk spotting, Canada especially, but they've since perfected and solved that problem. But in the mid to late 2010s, Canadian coins and Austrian, Australian, a lot of them had milk spotting problems. Here's a really scruffy 2014 maple leaf. So some buffalo rounds, another maple leaf. Here's a 30th anniversary maple leaf, lower mintage one, but once again, beat to heck. I don't know what people do to these, but they probably do what I'm doing right now. But if you have sovereign silver like this and it's uncirculated, try to keep it that way, because you're going to get more money for it if you sell it back to a shop like mine. I pay more for retail friendly, resellable silver than I do scruffy, scuffed ones like these. So I think all shops probably are like that. Here's a cool prospector silver round with different design on it. Just realized that my camera's kind of blurry. I hope these all haven't been blurry. There we go. Apmex silver rounds. Another Canadian. Boy, there's a lot of Canadian in here. Another Canadian from the Birds of Prey series. Kangaroo that I just talked about. Milk spotting. Look at the milk spotting on this one. If I get the light right there. All around here, it's milky, whitish, yellowish. Kind of detracts from the beauty of the coin. This maple leaf's got some milk spotting here. Yeah, these are still an ounce of silver, but you know, they're going to get discounted, like I said. Here's an African lion. This is from the Republic of Chad. That's a cool coin. I've never seen this one before. This one is a hippopotamus. 2000, whoops, get it on camera here. Hippopotamus 2015. That Republic of Chad. Huh. I didn't know they made this one. That's cool. Dave, if you're watching this, Dave is the wholesaler I got these from. Great job. I love the variety. I'm really excited about this, and I know my customers are going to love it too. That's Dave from Coin Huskers. We did an interview together. We interviewed each other actually about a month ago. It's a two-part series. Each video is almost 30 minutes, but there's a lot of great information in there. So if you haven't checked out that interview that Dave and I did with each other, that's Dave at Coin Huskers. He has his own YouTube channel. I'll link that in the description as well. Check it out. I mean, there's a lot of great information in there, not just from the retail side, but from the wholesale side, explaining the wholesale markets and who makes the money. It boils down to where the retailers and the final level wholesalers like Dave and myself don't make much money selling precious metal. It's the authorized purchasers that do. But if you're not sure what I mean by that, check out the video. It's explained in great detail and we have a great conversation. These 2021 Australian Tigers. I'm sorry, 2022 Australian Tigers. And it looks like there's a lot of these. In fact, this whole tube is those. So I'm not going to go one by one, but we got a great amount of those on hand. So great mix of stuff, Dave. Appreciate that. I'm going to move this box here. And now remember, we didn't open any of these. So who knows what else is inside. But like I said, I don't want to keep you guys on camera or keep this video going forever and have you fall asleep. got one more box. While I cut this one open, we'll talk about gold. Gold has had a sideways trajectory just like silver. There hasn't been a lot of positive movement. But as I mentioned before, with info coming out, finally, you know, it's starting to be on mainstream, that Russia has leaked that they're going to come out with a gold-backed currency tradable within BRICS. If you don't know what BRICS are, that's an acronym. BRICS for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Several of the world powers, a good chunk of the world's population, with just China and India, live in those two countries. But essentially, they're forming a financial coalition because of the lost faith in the US dollar that is typically used for global trade. So once they get their poop in a group and get a currency put together that's actually backed by hard tier 1 asset like gold, our dollar's in trouble. So we all best be prepared. How can you prepare? Well, I can only tell you how I'm preparing. I'm buying metal. Not just gold, but silver as well. A lot of people that get into metal for the first time are thinking, oh, I gotta buy gold, I gotta buy gold, not even really understanding about silver. Silver has a lot of industrial applications. I've talked about that in many videos. And it kind of gets forgotten. And honestly, in the media it does too. It's kind of the forgotten stepchild, if you will. And sorry to all you stepchildren out there, it's just a phrase. It doesn't get all the media attention that gold typically does, but silver, in my opinion, is going to outperform gold in the long term. So we will see. In this box here, Ave Preziosi 10-ounce silver bars. I wonder if all these came from the same person, because these are a little beat up and scruffy too. But for a bar, honestly, that doesn't really matter. Looks like these are more of the same. Got a 10-ounce bar from 9 Fine Mint. If you remember earlier, we had some silver rounds from them as well. But they make a really nice product. I really like the box. I mean, look at the size of it. I mean, these are both 10 ounces, but this one's much thicker. So, but yeah, I like the 9 Fine Mint stuff. And it's nice to get the boxes. Sometimes they float in the store without their boxes. See what other variety we got in here. Looks like these are more Ave Preziosis. If there's anybody Italian watching this, I apologize for my hideous Italian accent. Okay, this is something different. We got some Apmex 10-ounce silver bars and an A-Mark. This one's older. A-Mark's more of a vintage maker. Let's see, this one looks like more of the same maybe. This one looks like it's different. I'm not sure how many ounces are here, but we unpacked a lot of stuff today. I think we were probably close to 1,500 ounces, although we didn't put eyes on everything in this video. Got Ohio Precious Metals, which I believe are now defunct, no longer exist. Some more from Apmex. Don't you love that sound? That clinkety clink of the silver. I love it. This one looks a little different too, so we'll open this one. See what's in here. Look at that one. That one's Monarch Precious Metals. That's a 10-ounce 3/9 pure bar. Got a different sheen and finish to that one. That one's cool. And then Great Seal of the State of Idaho. All you Idahoians, is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm a North Dakotan, so, and somebody from Idaho must be an Idahoan. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, I got a cool bar, State Seal of Idaho. Older Sunshine bar, 1982. And another Apmex. Sure, a lot of Apmex bars here. This batch, more Ave Preziosis. Here's some kilos, so we'll open up that so you guys can see a kilo. So these are the Argor Harius Swiss. It's a Switzerland bar. 1 kilo, 3/9's fine. For those of you who don't know, and a lot of people don't, surprisingly, but a kilo is 32.15 troy ounces, which is 1,000 grams. So 1 kilogram's 1,000 grams. And in terms of troy, that's 32.15 ounces. Kind of a clunky number when it comes to calculating cost, but once you get used to it, it just becomes one of those numbers you memorize, just like 12 inches in a foot, you know, 2.54 centimeters in an inch, 5,280 feet in a mile. You know, it's just one of those numbers you'll remember if you deal with it enough. And the last one I think I'm going to open, because I think that more of these are the same, is this one right here. Ooh, look at that. Saved the best for last. Now, that was completely a fluke. I don't know that I remember these were in here, but here they are. Here's a vintage Engelhard 10-ounce silver bar with the eagle flying in. This is a design that's not real common. It's a part of the C series, so the serial number starts with a C. That's a beautiful, beautiful vintage piece. Got the Engelhard name embossed on the back there. Very, very cool. Johnson Matthey, another no longer in business company. They were bought out by Asahi. Oh, there's 3 of them here. Got 3 Johnson Matthey. You know, if I had to choose one of these, I definitely would pick the top one. Some people, the purists, would say, oh, you got to take this one. There's no toning. It's still sealed. Kind of on the fence. People would accept this because it's in plastic, but there's a little bit of toning on it. I love the one that's already toned. But that's just me. At the end of the day, they're going to be worth the same in silver. So there's no right or wrong, but leave down in the comments what you prefer. Do you like toned bullion? Or do you like it to be blast white with no blemishes or no coloration? I'm interested to know, because I don't think I'm alone. I think there's a lot of other toning enthusiasts out there that would agree with me that toning is the way to go. I said that would be the last one, and here I opened one more, but here's more APMEX 10-ounce bars. So we'll call it quits there. Just kind of show you again a quick smattering of what we picked up. You see all the bars in front of you that we went over. We got some of these beautiful 100-ounce Engelhards in today. Got a good variety of sovereign silver and silver rounds. So, but thanks for tuning in today. I know I said it once before, but I truly appreciate all the support on YouTube. The silver stacking community is the best community out there. You all are great. And keep the comments coming. Please feel free to give this video a like. Share it if you want. I'd like to get the information out there to everybody about the precious metal investing hobby. I believe the more people that own gold and silver, the better off as a society we will be in the United States. So spread the word to friends and loved ones if they're not stacking already. You know, do what you can. Try to get them interested and understand why it's so important. But thank you all. Appreciate you sticking with me for this long unboxing. It's probably my longest ever. But appreciate you watching. Until next time, you all have a great day.